everybody, it's Debbie. Welcome. You're at your home, your happy place. And today I'm going to finish up this area down here by our bars, the rec room. If you haven't seen the shelf styling for summer, I will have that video linked below for you. And I like to always start with what's the inspiration? Well, I just love that color. I really should know. I don't know the name of it right now. It is in my paperwork that I've kept everything from when we started picking things out. So I'm pretty sure it's a Sherwin-Williams coral, and I think coral is in the name of it. But love it. So that's my inspiration, the color, and then the theme is down here. I'm always going to have something, whether it's British West Indies, Key West, or coastal, you know, it's always going to have a little flair for tropical. Let's just put it that way. And I love that. It's just my happy, really my happy place. And so we're gonna look at the foundation, which I have not changed, period. So I'll just go over that with you. And really this is still nothing as far as the walls go. They haven't been painted since the builder painted them. This is custom home, so it's not builder white or anything. I used Chantilly lace throughout my house. The trim and all of that is obviously a gloss, and in some cases it's actually, oh gosh, I can't think of the word I want to use. Lacquer, yeah, sometimes it's lacquered. In fact, right now I'm looking at our wine door, and it's like, I guess I don't know if he overreached or oversprayed, because on my drywall, which is matte, we have some shiny stuff off of the trim. Listen, we went through it with our painter. I thought he was a sweetheart. I really did. If he ever watches my channel, I really loved him, but he just made mistake after mistake to the point with 3 years in or 2.5 years in, the builder had to just let him go, because he would have never left, because he was always correcting mistakes and we were always paying for it. So long story. Okay. Oh my gosh, what am I wearing? Okay. This was a splurge. I really can't link it, but I can tell you where. I mean, I'll definitely put that part down there. It's a tie. Let me step back. Just a tie blouse. As soon as it came out, I was like, oh, I'd love to have that, but it was a little pricey for me. And we got ready to go on vacation, and I thought, okay, this is going to be my splurge. So this was from Boston proper. And for those of you that may not know, so I worked for 1.5 years at Chico's, and while I was there, they told me that Boston proper and Chico's used to be part of the same. Like Chico's is also Williams-Sonoma. So I don't know if they're anybody else anymore, but they used to be part of Boston proper. So a lot of their stuff is similar, but they're a lot more bright and cheery. And these are old. These are old from my daughter's store, but look, those colors go so perfectly. The necklace is new, will be in my store once I get my store open. All right, let's look at the foundation. So when I describe foundation pieces, pretty much I'm just talking about the building blocks, the things you're not going to, I mean, they're the big things. The sofas, the rugs, the tables. They're the things that don't often change in your room. And so my foundation pieces down here, or these two Chesterfields. I am somebody who, because just we love family over, or any kind of company, I found early on when I was buying a sofa and a love seat that it just was not enough seating. So I just cut the love seats out altogether. And since then, I've always bought 2 sofas. So they're both the same size, and we just do better with that. It allows 3 people to sit there always, and that works out great. Or, 2 parents and a couple kids. And these are, oh gosh, it starts with an N. It's a certain kind of leather. It's kind of a weathered leather. And over the years, our dogs have scratched. So you can see some of it there. But seriously, when I'm standing up, you don't see that at all. And when we first moved here, I was like, I don't want these in here. They look orange. Actually, they don't come across as that orange anymore. And I have a nicer, in my mind, a set I really love, really isn't nicer. And I don't even know if it's real leather at our lake house that we're selling. But my husband fell in love with these, and I'm so glad I made it work. So I love them now too. Again, in here. At first I thought, no. But they really work well with the floor color. So, okay. This, I do have a rug. You see very few rugs in my house, and there's a reason. We have dogs, and dogs tend to like to wee on a rug for some reason. They think it's grass in a house, I guess. And so and our dogs shed. So it's a lot of extra work. It's easier to clean up things that are on a solid surface versus a cloth. But down here, the dogs aren't down here that much, and we just find that this is nice for when we're doing Christmas down here and opening presents, and little kids are going to climb around the table and lay around on the floor. It just makes it nicer for them. So far we're doing good with this one. I'm not sure if this one came from Target or Amazon. I know that Target sells one. I've had it at least over the past 10 years, at least twice. I buy this kind of white to creamy colored shag. And it holds up wonderfully. It doesn't mat. There's nothing wrong with it other than if it gets, just too stained to be happy with. I love this coffee table. Honestly, when I look at it, it looks like a frame. I love the inlay on it. It is gorgeous. And I've had this for so many years, you guys. Came from a place in St. Louis, Carroll House, but it wasn't something they made. It's probably a Lexington or piece or something like that. It's very high quality, and just love everything about that. It will fit so many styles. This is a sad story right now. So I was editing this and found out that I lost the footage that I had recorded the foundation pieces. So I stripped the room here so I could re-record it. And when I pulled my candle out, and I've had these for so long, that this little tray that holds the candle broke in here. I'm super sad. Amazon sells a very similar one. They don't have the glass, which is probably better. They have a metal insert in there. So I am going to probably try and order that because I just love these. You can put things underneath. I was in a hurry for doing this video, and I never did, but this time of year I usually put seashells in the bottom. Or sometimes I'll use a potpourri mix that is conducive to what season we're in, which I would do a seaside one. Okay, and over here I have, these were up in our bedroom, and we've had them down here for probably almost a year now. Love them down here. Love them. And, they go really well with the decor, and you pop a pillow in them, and that whatever you pop in there pops. This was an add-on a few minutes ago. We were moving some stuff around in bedrooms, and we ended up with an extra piece. This time of year, nobody's going to have that fireplace on, so it's like one more place to sit. So we just moved it over. A little child would be on that. So these are my foundation pieces, which are very few, but I mean, they're big and substantial. So this is what we're going to build on today. And then we're also going to take you over to, well, I'm not showing over there the, there's another foundation piece, but I'm not undecorating that. So that'll be shown later. And then I'm going to take you over into the booth area after we're done with this. Pillows are a must. I'm going to put, I had something completely different in those chairs, and I was rearranging things, which you'll find later on when we move to another area of the rec area, but I just swapped things out and I was like, okay, so these are usually on my couch every year. These are pillow covers I bought from Pottery Barn years and years and years ago. Just love them. Little blue fish, and they look great on there, but they'll work out just lovely here. I think I had something a little louder over here that went with that, but that's okay. And this one's going over here. I'm always on the lookout. I was never thrilled with anything hardly that I use as a throwdown here because it's difficult. I find it difficult to work with brown. A lot of people don't. That's one of the reasons I probably try to live like this versus that. But I found this at Home Goods, $30, and it's a Nicole Miller home. And it's a beautiful throw. I love the edging on it, and I especially love these little details. So there's a little bit of coral, a little bit of pink, and tan. And I think those are the 3 colors. Oh, and there's some gold. So I bought this thinking this could be my coastal fall down here, but I'm ready for it now. So let me cut off the labels and then I'll pop those on. Oh, love this. And it looks really substantial. So even though it feels lightweight, it's also substantial enough for fall. I'm just going to do the one, I'm doing both couches, but you're not going to see both of them. My ring light's over there. It's a lot of moving. So I will show it to you all when I'm done. Remember these? I think I had a show and tell of them. Picked them up and really had no idea where they were going. I just kept looking at them and thinking, I can use these. I mean, I can totally use these in a couple of the bedrooms that I've got that are going vintage botanical. They'd be gorgeous there. I had them up on the screen, on the deck. And then, well, you'll see that another day. But I found really what belonged up there. These were just too big. And they may be too big here, but I don't know. I think pillows are great on a sofa. So I am popping them in here, and I'm glad it's a subtle green because aside from what you'll see behind the sofa, I've got no green. I don't do a lot of greenery in, I say that, yet the next area we're going to go into, you'll see me doing green, but I don't honestly do a lot of greenery in summer. These pillows I had at Easter, and I did bring you down here for Easter, and boy, did they pull out the color of one of the colors in this little throw. So yes, I mean, they totally pick up that color over there, and I love them. I love using a lumbar pillow. These chairs are a little wider, so they really work. You still get to see some of the detail on the back and sides of the chair. And here we are. See those 2 colors? They are so perfect. What a perfect match. Really, really pretty. Okay, now let's do the details of the table. Since we know I'm using candles, I'm going to go ahead and use this one. This is a pure one. I love the little pieces of twine. I mean, I've said this before. If you like stuff like this, you can take these plain candles that you buy, because this is just like the ones they sell at Hobby Lobby, put some twine and add some kind of charm or ornament or whatever around it. It's just lovely. So as you saw me do in our bedroom, if you saw that video, when I turned it into my own little seaside bed and breakfast, I like to put flat coral behind candles. I just feel like it just, I don't know, it just adds another dimension to it, of course. And yeah, love that. Then this coffee table book you may or may not have seen. I'm kind of wondering if I even had it then. You guys, you know, if you've been, well, let me turn the camera. I collect a lot of the Audubon vintage birds. I love these. I have this one. I have the one that was in our family room for, golly, since fall, I think. And then I have one in another bedroom down here. I love them. Well, I found this book when I was looking for new art, and this is John James Audubon Birds of America. This coffee table book has every single one of those in it, and it's fat. So look at these. And if you're like me, I mean, you literally could scan this and then have it make it larger for your own use. Here's one I've been wanting, I haven't bought yet, and have it on a wrapped canvas. You know, they'll do that at Walgreens. I think Walmart also does it. Anyway, there's all the bird ones I have are in here, and I just love this. I love it, and I love birds anyway. So really a great coffee table book, but it's also kind of a very cool gift if you have somebody in your family that loves to watch birds. Okay, I'm not doing a lot on the table, but I am going to add a little of my coral color. I think I just found this like on a shelf in Home Goods this year. I don't even know what it is. I mean, it's kind of, I guess it's like a garland, but it's got beautiful real shells and then painted starfish that I assume are not real, but I could be wrong. So I'm just gonna haphazardly, you have to be haphazard because it's a little tangled up anyway. I'm gonna haphazardly toss it right here. And that's it. This is my tablescape, or not tablescape, this is my coffee table. Just bringing a hint of that color over here, and it's super relaxing. So here we are. What I didn't do is touch my sofa table. I left this alone. So I do have a little green in here. But that'll carry on into the next area that we're going to go to in a second. I didn't have that out at Easter, so that is something I've added, but here we are. All right, now we're gonna head over to our built-in booth area, which is another area that we have not finished, but we still enjoy it. And I'm just gonna show you quickly what I've done for our non-upholstered part. And not really a tablescape, but just something to just have it handy and pretty for heading out to the pool. So that is a nautical lamp. I think I showed this when I did the bedroom. I just love these. There's the rope up there and it's gold on the inside. It's got little tabs of buttons. It is so pretty and it's metal. And those pictures, while you can't see them up close, are, I think they were, well, I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe they're for making whiskey, like they're like blueprints or something. My son bought them and had them framed for my husband for Christmas. And so that was a perfect little thing to sit back here on a curved wall. Okay, let's look down at the booth. So, we have not found an upholsterer yet. Believe it or not, I have called people and they didn't return my call. So, and I'm going to have this, someone has to come out here and work on this is also part of the issue. So, let's get closer. I love this pedestal table. We ordered this off Amazon. As you can see, there's a leaf in it, so it actually can be quite a bit smaller, a third smaller, or a fourth, I don't know. But it's just the right size for the booth. And I was just messing around here with pillows, and I thought I didn't have enough of the palms to do the palms and the leopard. But, you know, I also had these down here. You hadn't seen them yet. In fact, I don't know if you've ever seen those. I put those as a chinoiserie idea for upstairs last spring, and then I went lavender and stuff. So they've just been living down here with this beautiful coral in them. They're right at home. So I just played with that and put it in there, and it does make it nice if people are sitting back there. All right, all I'm going to do is pop a few things on this table and just show you how to just take, you know, a space that's not even finished and make it look finished. Okay, I'm going to start with these. Oh, they still have the price tag on, you guys. This is from Pier 1. It was $8.95 back in the day. I know you can buy these on Amazon. I've seen them. Are they the same quality? I have no idea. They almost feel like a real leaf. I really love them. So I'm just going to pop these on the table. I have 4. I just find these to be so whimsical and fun. They really do protect the table. And they just take the decor to another level as far as, well, theme for sure. But I don't think they look cheap. Well, they weren't cheap either. But you know what I'm saying? It's just depends on how far you want to go with things. My pillows are pretty wild. So it's definitely going in a direction down here, but that's okay. I love it. I think I had this because I believe I've had the plates for a long time. So anyway, found it in my storage area. It's got a little bamboo edging on it. This was from Hobby Lobby, not Hobby Lobby. This was from Home Goods. Pretty sure it's Tommy Bahama. And I love that color. Matching plates. Believe me, I've got serving bowls and bowls of it as well, but I can't put it all out. So I've just got 4 here. It's enough for a group of people there that could just grab some food and sit, or take it out to the pool. And, oh my goodness, what fun when I got in my storage area and found these. So If you're someone who was with me when I styled my shelves, you saw 2 huge plates like this. And so I've had these a long, long time as well. Just love them. I got a whole stack of them. So these are great for appetizers and snacks, desserts, etc. So I'm just going to pop it. I got lots of them. You would not believe the cutest things that I have from years. I just collected. I mean, we've had a pool. Once, I think when you get a pool, you get a little creative with some of the stuff. Can't take glass out to the pool. So I've been buying melamine for years. And we would have a lot of parties at the pool. Baby showers, weddings, I mean, just all kinds of things. So I've got a big collection of all this stuff, but these are perfect for an individual dip, for a dip for everybody. I mean, a cheese ball or something would fit in there great. Put your salsa in and take it with you. And I have these in different colors. This color and then kind of a real blue, but very pastel. And again, something I've had probably 30 years, close to it anyway. They have little bubbles in it. I called, these were my pool ones. I can't find my pool plates. You guys, I saw my pool plates. They're square and they look like water and they're plastic or melamine. Had them again, 30 years. And I saw them this week and I couldn't find them when I wanted to get them out. So anyway, this works perfectly. And is that it? Yes. So everything doesn't have to be a tablescape. This is what I like to do in the summer. I would do something like this if by the door, if I didn't have a space like this, I'd set up a little table or tray over by the door so it was just ready to go. And, you know, when people are hungry and they're out at the pool, you don't need everybody traipsing in. They don't want to come in all wet and stuff. So it's just nice to have things handy. And I just think that the whole little scenario here is a very happy spot. And we're right on the other side of the bar. Thanks for joining me today. I love sharing my home with you. I love sharing ideas, color. It just makes me so happy. And a lot of you will say things like, you feel like you're right here sitting on the sofa. One of you will remember writing that while I'm chatting with you and you're helping me decorate. I love that. I love that. That's exactly what I'm going for. Please give me a like. I really need it. You can't even believe I've been telling you something about my subscribers for, I don't know, maybe a month now. It doesn't change. For the first time ever, it gives you this little thing of how many subscribers you've had in the last month. For the first time ever, I've had 0. So I'm wondering if something happened to my channel. I hear things about, what do they call that? Shadow? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But somebody did say that they had checked their subscription and they were no longer subscribed. So if you want to check it out and see if you're still subscribed, I'd appreciate it. I do know that that happens sometimes. Several of you have asked me what's the name of my new channel, and I will say it. I don't know if it's going to affect my channel. Here's the problem. It has a name in it that obviously is getting censored on YouTube, and I'm having a problem. And even some of you, before you even knew that, were saying you should change that name. It brings out, you know, stuff in people. And it's like, you know what? I listened to the Lord, and the Lord gave me that name. I am not changing it. And it has absolutely nothing to do with politics, but it's a faith-based channel based on Matthew. Well, the name is based on Matthew 24:31, and it's talking about when the last trump will sound and Jesus comes back. And so it's called Trump Sounding. So I hope you, if you're interested in that you'll come by and visit. So far, it's just got 1 video, but maybe by the time you see this, I'll have recorded another one. I need subscribers. Literally have, well, I haven't checked it in a week, but thank you so much. I was up to 41 subscribers after the video that I announced it. You guys, that's so wonderful. You have to have 1,000 in order to get monetized. And I do want to be monetized. Monetizing means that YouTube, while they're going to put a commercial in, regardless of whether I say they can or not, when they do, after you're monetized, you get paid for it. And so you don't get to pick the commercials. They try to suit it best for the audience. Yeah, it's pretty smart. Anyway, I would appreciate it if that's something that you're interested in, even if you're not interested in it. If you would commit to praying for me and write that, I would appreciate it. I really need your prayers in this. Our house is not sold. In fact, ever since I've asked people to pray, we haven't had 1 single call. And then there's Psalm 27, Wait on the Lord. It's a song. I told you guys, I think I've told you, I was a songwriter. And I can still remember the day I got this song. I'm not going to sing it, but anyway, it's from Psalm 27. So, all right. Thank you so much. I so appreciate your time and love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.